Hey folks, just wanted to do a follow-up to Silver Algorithms, so we'll call this Silver Algorithms 2. The reason why I want to do this is because I want everybody to understand out there, we're entering into a Fed tightening phase or a possible of a money contraction phase, which is raising interest rates. That's what they mean by Fed tightening. They're going to raise interest rates, and what that does is it contracts the money supply. That's why it's called tightening. Okay, so all that easy money that's been out there could start to dry up and tighten up. That means that's why I am speculating a market drop further, stock market drop further. However, when the Fed tightens, that means the dollar goes up in value, as you've seen if you've been watching the markets. The dollar is rising in value against most hard assets. In other words, when the market was 18,400, your dollar could buy less of the stock market than it can today at 17,400. So as the dollar strengthens, assets become cheaper. Okay, so we're heading into a Fed tightening phase if they raise interest rates in August, September, or October, as we're hearing, the scuttlebutt on the street is that the Fed's going to tighten, which means they're going to raise interest rates. So the dollar will strengthen. That means gold and silver may go down even further, possibly a lot further. So know that and be aware of it. Quantitative easing meant that they were printing money like wildfire, right? Trillions of dollars. And we went trillions of dollars deeper in debt as Americans. As a result, we went from 11 trillion to 18 trillion dollars in debt, as we are today. However, it's like I tried to show you, pre-crash, $13 to $15 an ounce, post-crash, $13, $15 an ounce right now. Okay? $11 trillion an ounce, $18 trillion or $11 trillion in debt, $18 trillion in debt. Okay, so when we talk about hard assets, that's just what I was trying to express in that video. I want to make these absolutely clear. Silver and gold can go down much further. In fact, one analyst that I really like is predicting gold to fall to $885 an ounce before its decline is over in this cycle. Now, I don't know if that is true or not. None of us knows. If we had the crystal ball again, we'd all be worth $100, $200 million, right? We'd all be brilliant, okay? And I am not Warren Buffett, but one thing I will say about Warren Buffett is Berkshire Hathaway has $55 billion in cash, the largest cash position they have ever held. I read that article recently, I think in Barron's. Okay, so that's another fact. I watch what the rich do, not what they say. I don't care what they say. Half the time it's three-card money to get you to do something, so then they do something right after you and make all the money. So I watch what they do, not what they say. And when Warren Buffett's holding $55 billion in cash, there is a reason. And this is the reason why. The Fed, if they tighten, like is being the scuttlebutt on the street, the dollar's value is going up. That means gold and silver may go down a lot further from here. We don't know, but that's why I'm dipping my toe in the water, as I said in that video. I'm beginning to buy. I am not going all out, buying a bunch of silver. That's not the way I work. That's irrational behavior. We do things rationally and not emotionally. That's what we do. And we watch the markets, because when the Feds raise rate, we may get a better buy on silver. And boy, won't that be nice. Okay, that's our job, to protect our assets. However, I also don't want to miss the upswing should there be a market crash. So I'm beginning to buy now because I don't want to be left out on the wrong side of the ski slope that I showed you in that algorithm. Okay, so that's why I'm beginning to purchase now. I wanted to make that absolutely clear. Now, the next point that I didn't have enough time to put in that video, obviously, is this. The Indian people, the Hindu Indians, the people of India, they have had curbs put on the amount of gold they can import. Therefore, the Hindu people, Indian people of India, have began importing an irrational or an exorbitant amount of silver as never before, because they can't purchase gold anymore, as much gold as they would like to. So now they're purchasing silver. Well, as a result, the last report I read that India is now importing almost 30% of the world's annual silver supply. Couple that with another 30 to 50 to 60% taken out of the market by manufacturing, which is all of your cell phones, computers, every electronics device you use has silver in it somewhere. Just about everything. You can almost be assured of that. So when electronics is made because of silver's thermal properties and its ability to hold a joint, it is one of the most widely used mil-spec soldering metals in the world, and all of your solar panels have silver in it too. That's why when they say solar's going up in sales, silver goes up, because that's consumption, right? It's in every solar panel. I'm sorry. And maybe they'll find something to replace it. And if they do, silver will go down too. But as the Fed raises interest rates, tightening, right? Fed tightening, the dollar will go up in value. There's a possibility that silver could drop to as low as 12. Some people are predicting $12 an ounce. I think it could possibly go back below 10 myself, and who knows where the bottom could be, but that doesn't bother me. I'm still a buyer here. I begin my buy experience with silver here for those reasons I've told you. $10 trillion on one side of the bell curve, $18 trillion of debt on the other side of the bell curve. We're still not borrowing. We're still borrowing money every month to pay our bills as American, so we're still going deeper in debt. We're not getting any better, are we? Hence, the more we go into debt, the more levered the dollar is. Ta-da! I just think it's logical that silver is at fair value here. The next point is, the manufacture or mining of silver production, I just read a report, the annual cost of silver production for most mines is about $14 an ounce. That means it costs them $14 an ounce to get it out of the ground. Okay, then it's got to be minted and distributed. So I think fair value of silver is around 14 an ounce. So at 14 an ounce, 15 an ounce, I'm a buyer. Okay, it's just rational, logical. Okay, due to algorithms and other numbers that are applied into a formula that come out with a probability statistic. That's it. There is nothing emotional involved with this. If I buy it 14, 15 and silver drops to 10, I don't care. I don't, because I don't plan on selling it. It's a protection, a hedge against the possibility that this economic system could get out of control and begin to tank. So I just wanted to make all of this absolutely clear. Folks, silver can go down further, a lot further. Okay, we don't know what's going to happen. And now that the Fed is tightening, we really don't know, because even though our country's going deeper in debt and it looks worse and worse all the time, we don't know what kind of cards these people hold up their sleeves. You know, the mega wealthy that control all this are multi-trillionaires, folks. They're not billionaires. Okay, there are dynasties out there worth 20 to 50 trillion dollars, and I know most of you aren't aware of that, but that's reality. Russian intelligence released that back in the 90s. Imagine how wealthy they are now, these dynasties. Okay, so think about the power that a few families hold, in particular 5. I won't say names, figure it out for yourself. They're dynasties, okay? And they've been around for a long time. Okay, but every time the money supply tightens due to lack of liquidity in markets, logically, usually the markets go down. Now the Fed's going to try and control it and ease us into tightening and therefore not affect the markets. But let's face it, study history. The Great Depression, what happened? They retracted the money supply, and what happened? Stock market crash. Well, you've been hearing they're going to raise interest rates, which means the Fed's tightening. So silver and gold could go much lower in the short term, and we don't know what anything will do in the long term, or again, we'd all be worth $100 million plus if we did, if we had the crystal ball of the future. So I just want to make that absolutely clear. Be careful, be wise, set up what you think is most logical, but as I've told you, with the Hindus, India, buying all that silver miners having to pay about $14 an ounce just to get it out of the ground. And then we have all electronics devices have silver in them of some kind. That only leaves about 25% of the world's silver annually produced for the rest of us to buy. One more factor I want to pose for everyone. China is one of the largest silver producers in the world, if not the largest now. So be wary of that. And any time China can dump a massive amount of silver on the world market, drop the price, buy it all back up, and make a fortune. So there's a lot of games afoot here that we need to be aware of. However, I'm not worried about them. I just do what my algorithms say. Experience, strength, and hope. Jim out.